Okay, we're live. We're here. We're doing it.
Hey.
Welcome back, my dad. I'm just going to call you my dad the whole time. Of course, I think anyone watching knows Larry's Library. He's got a billion subscribers on YouTube. You should be one of them. Check him out. If you haven't, that link's in the doobly-doo, of course. James is here. Hi, James.
Yeah, awesome. I'm all pink today. Apparently, I'm over caffeinated. I don't know.
You know, this is why you shouldn't drink caffeine like me. I don't drink any, and I look really white today. So.
Well, you know, with this webcam, I'm either ghostly pale or apparently pink. So I guess this is better.
I get it. I get it. Well, and James does say Willow in the thumbnail. Willow and Buffy better make a cameo tonight. My door is closed, unfortunately, James, but maybe I can convince Reed to bring him in there at some point.
Yeah.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Welcome. So we are doing a live unboxing. You know what made me want to do this with you? One is because I knew you had boxes. I knew you had boxes. I texted you earlier today and I was like, hey, do you have something to unbox? Look, I don't even know what you've ordered, Dad. I just know I knew you had boxes sitting there waiting to be opened, right?
Yep.
So I was like, well, I actually have some. I had a little IST box just like sitting around. I hadn't opened it. And then I had one delivered like right when I got home today, a huge one. So I was like, we'll just do that together. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
You know,
let me go close the door because I hear your mom's listening to this on the TV and it's weird.
Oh. Okay, do it.
Okay.
Hello, William Shatner's painting portfolio. That's okay. Some of my best friends are white. Yeah, me too. Hello, Mary. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Oh, Marcelo's here. Hello. Love to see y'all. Do you have YouTube open, Dad?
I will close it.
Okay, because I was hearing an echo.
You was?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe that was it. Is it gone now?
Yeah, it's gone now.
Okay, I closed it.
Okay. Hayden.
I'm an amateur. You gotta.
You always got to take down the YouTube in the other window. I just have nothing open, just in case.
Okay.
Hayden's here. The whole gang's here, which means we should open some stuff, right?
Yeah.
How long have your boxes been sitting there? I need to know that first.
Let's see. I think one's about 2 days old, and the other's about maybe 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I will wait because it's you know.
Well, and
it's for the channel. It's for the channel.
Sure, and my small one has been here for maybe a week now. So
I've actually forgotten what is exactly in each one. I mean, I know what I ordered, but I have 2 or 3 that are en route. You know, so
what happens when you order too much?
Well, I mean, I know what I ordered as far as I have a list that tells me that, you know, I've got the thing I track it with, but I don't know
what's in the
which
box.
is specifically in it. Right.
That makes sense to me. I also don't know what's in the small one. I pretty much know what's in the big one. It was kind of recent, but the other one, I don't know. I don't remember.
But I've got an Amazon one here, and there's probably something in here besides one of my books. I won't show household stuff your mom ordered, but you know. Apparently she keeps the place afloat, and then I order comics and shit, you know, so
that's sinking the place down, right?
Right. She keeps it up and I bring it down. Yeah.
Right, cool. Hayden says, as you're live and Mary's in the chat, which of you got the Kindle Signature Edition? That's a throwback to the show that I did with Mary. Check that out if you haven't. We talked about e-readers. Listen, Hayden, I was quite tempted, but I did talk to Reed later that night, and I was like, do I need this? And he was like, no, you don't. So I was like, you're right. Yeah, he was the voice of reason, I guess. Haha, Hayden, I refrained.
Oh, she didn't bite either.
No, right?
I thought she was going to do it.
I know. I think after that, Mary was like, look, I know I have enough. And I was like, listen, I guess my one that I don't use is enough as well. But maybe one day. It is still Black Friday time, so we have time.
Yeah.
Reed is such a bad influence. I know. You should tell him that. All right. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to? What do you want to do here?
I can do my little one first if you want.
Yeah, do your little one.
My Amazon. So we don't know what's, you know.
So it could be damaged, and we'll see that live. How exciting.
It could be totally damaged.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
Or I could be wrong and there's no book in here at all.
Well, and then when you see the stuff Mom ordered, you're going to be like, oh, no.
No, there is.
Okay, good.
There's a present for my mom, and then there's my book.
Oh, okay. What'd you get your mom?
I don't know what you call them. They're diamond painting.
Oh, I was going to ask if it was the diamond art thing.
Or something.
Yeah.
So this is a throwback to another video too, because this is not a video. Well, yeah, a video too, where I asked people, should I get this, or should I wait for an oversize that may or may not ever happen?
Right.
Know? Let's see. Does that work? Kind of.
So did you ultimately take note of what people said in that and just
I did. I mean, there was I think it was about 60-70% were saying do it, and the others were saying no, there'll be an oversized wait. You've waited this long, wait some more, So
yeah.
And this I had to get from Amazon because IST, ironically, did not have stock in this volume 1.
Okay, well, I think my big question with that is, was it full price on Amazon?
Oh, no. I don't think I've ever paid full price on Amazon.
Well, here's the deal. Amazon books lately often are full price.
Why?
So I refuse, right?
Why are they doing that?
It's been a big... Well, because how much percentage... Do you remember what the percentage off was on that? Because I bet it wasn't great. Their margins on books, their percentages off.
I can look. You want to give me 2 seconds?
Yeah. They've been dwindling down and down and down over the years. So now it's just not even a great place to go for books. Every now and then you'll find a good deal. But
one of the things I ordered for you was a super deal. Of course, it won't be a super deal if it's messed up,
Right. Okay. Well, hey, that's good. You got a super deal. Hayden said, Mary, did you not even get the Voyage with the flippy flip? I got to know that too. I don't think she did, unfortunately.
Okay. This was $20.99 from $24.99. So that's, 16% off.
See, that's not good.
Not that good.
Not good.
It's not IST good, or it's not even CGN good.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just not regular good. It's not good.
But they had the stock,
Sure.
And it is okay, even though there was zero padding in there, nothing. There wasn't even a plastic bubble. Nothing.
It's typical now. It's typical. They're terrible.
I think the only reason some of these are coming through good for us is because I said this once before and you said no, but it's because we've got the hub close. Is that not affecting it?
We don't have the hub close.
What do we got?
You don't understand.
We got something.
We don't have the hub close. I don't want to tell you exactly where it is, but it's not close. It's within a few hours.
Huh.
We have delivery now. But it's still third party. It's not like they can't drive from the hub to you in like 30 minutes. It's not possible.
But it seems improved to me, though. Am I wrong? Because shit like this before.
You are because, but I just got.
It would be banged up. Almost.
I just got one banged up. I just got one in the mail banged up. Yeah. So it really just depends. I will say it does seem, because we have the delivery now, it's dedicated to those things from Amazon.
Right.
So that may be
maybe the last leg is helping somehow.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Something like that.
Well, one thing I think is true of all the shipping, and I think I told you this before, when you're like, well, I don't need this to be here quick, so I'll get media mail. Mm-hmm. And I always say, well, there's your risk for damage the longer it's out there floating around.
Unless you get a nice
IST, because they're going to have it packed so good that it doesn't matter if it floats for a month. It's probably going to be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Let's see. Someone's stoked you gave in. You're going to love Reckless.
I know I am.
Of course you are. Yeah. Duck Collector's here. Thank you, Duck Collector, for being here. Hayden, $4 is still $4. That's true.
Yeah.
Duck Collector got the Inferno Prologue Omni for $25. You got stuff from the IST sale. One of my boxes, my huge box, is from that IST sale. So I believe those are still on IST currently. So check those out. Not sponsored, but they're just cheap.
Cameron Merkler, I mean, doing this, but actually all I need is an email. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm already doing it. I'm just not getting paid, right?
Well, the thing is, that's the thing, right? We're all doing it already. So do they really need to pay anybody else?
Well, here's what they'll get if they pay me. They're going to get the logo on the screen all the time. I mean, I'll leave it there. It'll be a watermark in the corner of my videos, because it's something I believe in. I don't have to.
Why are you pitching on my channel? Why are you doing that? I'm not sponsored on this channel from IST.
You should be too. You should be.
I'm sponsored on another channel from them. That has nothing to do with what I do here.
Yeah, I got
you. Marcelo says 90% of my collection came from Amazon out of necessity. I live in Mexico. Understandable. I usually pay close to IST prices, but I need to wait to catch up on the books when the price gets good enough. Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
Well,
and I know
you got to do what you got to do. So.
Well, and I hear, maybe Marcelo, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you just cross your fingers and hope there are no dings? Or is Amazon in other countries, which is what I've heard, kind of better than the Amazon here, as far as delivery and packaging and things like that? I don't know if that's always true, but
it's very interesting because I made a comment in one of my videos or maybe it was one of yours, I don't know, somewhere, about how the UK Amazon seems to know what they're doing. And then Hayden was like, well.
Yeah, so maybe it just varies, just like here. Like you said, oh, ours is better. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't know.
Maybe it's just pure luck.
Maybe. I haven't got any damaged books from Amazon in a long time. We have a new distribution in Washington. Well, that's good. Indiana. That's close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This Evil in Indiana. Yep. Why do my books go to Pittsburgh first when I live in Indiana? That has happened to me too.
I think that happened with one of mine that are in transit right now. It went to Pittsburgh, and I'm like, well, why? I'm in the same state. Yeah.
Well, I think that happened with literally my little guy here. When now, we get things from, what is it? Somewhere in Indiana that IST is, right? Like we've gotten packages. I don't know. It's confusing. I also got them for a prologue. Mary,
I see a lot of people getting it. It looks cool, but I didn't get it because I have the Claremont Uncanny 1 through 5 now, or 4 Omnis, and isn't almost all that in there, or is that? Well, if it isn't in there, then it's in the Jim Lee Omni, which I have that too. I have the Claremont Jim Lee.
I thought something was different in there.
I think I'm probably missing a few of the tie-ins that I don't really care about anyway.
Maybe someone, I'm sure, will correct you if that's not true. Hayden, they're usually a little better here, but I haven't bought from Amazon in like 2 or 3 years now, so it could be different. Understandable. Hey, Mark, Scotland here. Amazon is pretty good packaging wise here. Touchwood, no dings yet. Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's real good.
Just yesterday, I got one of the worst packages from Amazon. 3 hardcovers sent in a freaking plastic bag.
That makes me so mad. You can't put a book in a bag. What are these people?
And I've gotten them so many times too. I don't understand.
I have too. Well, I've heard people getting vinyl in a bag
from Amazon.
Well, maybe not Amazon, but just
okay. Well, because I got to tell you, if anyone is watching who's into vinyl, they actually have like fitted, made for vinyl packages. And every time I've gotten one, it's been perfect. So they at least can do that. I don't know why they can't do books. I see books are coming from New Haven, Indiana.
Right.
Yeah,
that's the label right here.
Yeah, that is the one. So this one shipped from New Haven. I'm in Kentucky, and went to Pittsburgh, and then came back. And I was like, neat. Yep. That is a weird post office thing, though, because I find that happens a lot.
Yeah, I think it's some kind of routing thing, some kind of hub thing.
Yeah. Marcelo says it's a gamble, but when I get a damaged book, I just ask for a replacement. Are they good about that? Because I've gotten replacements from Amazon, or even just, this is actually right beside me. This came a bit damaged. The slipcover did. Like there's some kind of damage on the side. That's really it. And the actual book, because it's in a slipcover, was fine. But I was like, I'm not having it. I want my money back. So I just chatted with them, and they were like, yeah, okay, we'll give you a refund. You don't have to ship it back. I was like, cool.
Yeah, I've heard people get free books out of the deal,
Yeah, I'm sure they put a limit on that. I don't do that all the time, but
they keep track of your account. That's
yeah. Let's see, the books are in perfect condition. By the way, that was amazing. Oh, from the back, that's great. Nothing makes sense, right?
I was going to say that the chat could give me some ideas here, but you'll probably just say, what is the IST of Prose books? I mean, it was Amazon before they became the seller of everything, but what is it now? What is it now?
It varies. I'll tell you where I get a lot of
for new stuff. What would it be?
Brand new stuff. It's sometimes still Amazon, which I hate saying. Or you can find deals still on Barnes and Noble. Target has deals too. I mean, I know those are the big box.
Is that what you're saying?
It
sounds like there isn't one.
I'm saying, yeah, you got to figure out where you want to spend the money.
Someone needs to fill that niche, right?
I mean, it's like for frontlist stuff, it's harder for frontlist
to compete with Amazon. You mean?
That's not frontlist. They don't have frontlist. Reed's trying to tell me. No, so I have plenty of websites of like Overstock and like backlist stuff.
I mean, like the thing deals. I just bought. I bought Silmarillion. The new edition of that, the Tolkien book. I mean, that's a major release.
Did you get that from Amazon?
I did.
How much did you get off?
Let me check my tab.
So I find many new releases have no discount.
Oh, this was a big discount.
Well, good. That's rare.
But I mean, if there's a better source that's not as risky, Okay,
I have plenty of Prose book websites that I use, but
this was 40% off from $65 to $39.
Oh, that's great.
So that's pretty good. That's like IST level, kind of.
Yeah, and again, very rare, not typical. Not typical at all. Jamie says Inferno Prologue is separate and fills in the gap between the Fall of the Mutants Omni and Inferno Omni.
But most of the Fall of the Mutants Omni is probably included in one of my Jim Lee Claremont Omnis, right? Or am I wrong?
I don't know.
I mean, it would have to include most of it because most of it ran through Uncanny and X-Men. That was the two primary titles, I think, and then there was offshoots, But
someone will correct you again if you're wrong.
Yeah.
Was that your only book in there?
In that box, yeah.
Well,
I think there's at least 2 in this other box, but I could be wrong. You might be doing all of it. I'm just watching.
I'm just using my little scissors.
Oh God,
that you hate so much.
Do that. I mean, look, I can give you something like this.
Look, what's the big deal? It's working.
Come on,
it's working. I did it with my little scissors.
That's you're like a savage. You're like a savage over
there. And it worked. The savagery worked. All right. I don't remember what's in this, so I gotta take out this little thing with my address. Sorry, I can't invite everybody over. Okay, here that people are letting you know.
Yeah, I see it. I've been reading.
Omnis are between the Kenny X-Men Claremont Lee Omnis. Okay.
So they're in between. So I don't have that material. Now I have read it. I've read them in singles, but I sold most of those to fund all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think I needed to get it because I thought it would be included in those. I guess I'm wrong.
Everybody knows what's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's probably still on there for $25 if you need to get it.
I guess I do. I don't know.
Have you ordered recently enough? You got the 2%?
Oh my God! I always
you're like all the time.
There's not a question.
Okay. Duck Collector missed out on the heavily discounted Thunderbolts Omni 2. Man, that sucks. I guess some of them have. Yeah, I guess some of them. Yeah.
Yeah, but that thing you said doesn't happen. Yeah.
It's stock. It's not out of print.
Well, right. But that's almost the same thing. I mean, I had to get this from Amazon. I mean,
and they're gonna get that again, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, now it's on IST.
could have
I
got it
haven't
from
read
Amazon.
it." Yeah, that's what you're
I got
gonna
it from
say.
IST.
He's cosmetic scissors. So
Oh
my
my
box. See,
gosh.
Chris, you know what's up. Yes.
Yeah, see,
Why
Chris, that's
not?
probably some expensive item, I bet. Maybe.
Little scissors? Probably not.
See, I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so I have some manga here. I know you love manga. Some slice of life here. How do we relationship volume 6? Just slice of life stuff, which I love. And Nights with a Cat volume 2. This is cute. You may like this. You have a cat now. Look at this cat. Aw. Love him.
I do have a cat. It's bizarre, but
it's bizarre.
It's bizarre every day still.
Yeah, and this is great because they're like let's see, there's some green tones throughout this, some blue, some yellow, just some color throughout, which is rare for manga.
Yeah,
so I really enjoy that. I haven't read this yet, but look at this cat. He looks so dumb. I love him. That's all it takes. And I have one final thing that you will like, which is, of course, Gideon Falls Volume 2.
Yes.
Deluxe hardcover, which I'm so excited to read.
See, I don't have mine yet. I have it. It's either in this box or it's one of the ones that are,
Did you get the regular cover or this variant?
I got the regular. But I don't think the variant was offered when I got mine.
Or maybe
I missed.
I think you probably didn't see it.
I missed the boat
because it was around for I think a few days at least. This is the DCBS.
Or maybe
variant.
It was already sold out when I ordered. Could that be?
Did you order the day of? I know you did. I know you did. Yeah, it was on there because I saw it later that night.
I must have missed it. So I don't think I got that. I think I got the regular.
Well, I like this one. I like how it's just plain too. Like it says nothing about the title on here, and I don't need that because it's on the spine. I don't care.
But it's super powerful looking,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And it's very glary because of the shrink, but there is I don't know if you can see that.
Got a good view of your
coming out of the chimney. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, I'm so stoked for this one for sure. That's that box.
So you got one more box or no?
I have a huge box I can't even show you right now. It's too heavy.
Oh, it's so big. You want me to do my last one then?
Yeah, go for
it. I'm cracking. Should I pitch my foam like I'm in the unboxing room?
Yeah.
I have to pick it all up though.
I plan to do that if I have foam in the other one. I didn't have foam in the first.
Okay.
Oh. Because you need all the Reckless books.
Yeah, and see, there's no numbers because Brubaker says, well, these are standalone.
Right.
But I'm going to look the numbers up and read them in order. You know that. You
have to.
But I don't know what
I also have to.
Offhand without looking.
I would never just read those out of order.
From a distance, this character here, at least on the cover, does he not look like Donald Trump as a criminal thug? Well, he is a criminal thug, but as a criminal thug,
like you mean real life?
That is younger, I guess.
Yeah, I could tell especially from afar, where he looks totally orange. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And then, it's another one.
Oh,
another criminal.
Yeah. Are you going to do a nice binge of this then?
Well, they're not really that expensive, and
I mean, are you going to binge read them all together?
I haven't decided. My cousin Elbow, we're actually probably going to do a read through together. I think he's never read this, and yeah. Okay, last one, and then I'm out.
Oh, there you go.
I got the regular.
You got the regular cover. Yeah.
But it's still pretty cool, right?
Oh no, it's cool. This is cooler though. Come on.
That is cooler.
That's cooler.
You want to trade?
No.
No.
I don't.
I didn't think that would work.
I also have the variant of the first one, so they just go together.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I ended up getting the variant of what was that book? Once and Future, because I couldn't find the non-slip case, so I got the.
That's not a variant.
Not variant. I mean variant.
That's not a variant.
I got the special one.
Sure.
Yeah.
Duck Collector loves when you get books in plastic bags that show the book was previously returned.
Oh yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's messed up from Amazon. Yeah. Living near an Amazon hub can make a difference as a package is less handled. Absolutely. However, box sets are still an issue. The lack of packaging, weight, and the books tends to lead to damage. Yeah, getting multiple books in a box set from Amazon, that sounds very scary. I don't think I could do that.
Yep.
James says you need to read the Reckless books in order to fill in the holes of each books.
Yeah, I'm going to.
There you go. They take place.
Yeah, I was just going to look up the order and put them on the shelf in that order, and so then I can't mess up.
I would have to do the same. Well, look at you. I really thought you'd have like a butt ton of books to take out of that box.
Well, I've got one that's probably going to be here any second, but not today. Probably tomorrow. Gotcha. Any second tomorrow, probably. But.
Right. Duck Collector, I forgot that the Pro was actually $23 with a discount. It probably won't. One, that's a great price, but two, it probably won't be here tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah.
So that's too bad. Okay, I'm using my small little scissors on this big box that you can't see off camera here. I don't even know if I can get it out. It's that heavy. It's that heavy. This can't, it was so heavy. So of course this was the IST Omni sale that's currently happening. Oh,
your so scissors are struggling. That's what it is.
No, it's fine. I just couldn't move it. I couldn't turn it.
If I give you a box knife when I see you in the morning, are you going to use it for your?
I don't know. This worked fine though. Is the thing. You know what I mean? Worked fine. I just have these. Hey, this is still nice. I know you complain about this sometimes. This is still nice.
I don't mind it. I just like the other better, But
that's fair.
Fine.
I get it. Is there any different discount on Friday with IST? Do you get the IST emails, Duck Collector? Because they are doing different publisher discounts. Nothing specific for like Friday everything, but they are having extra discounts on publishers. Yeah. All right. First, these are all Omnis, and I'll tell you, I have not bought an Omni in quite a long time. Can't even remember the last one I bought. That's how long it's been.
It looks like Friday is Fantagraphics and Dynamite.
Okay. I think some go through Friday.
Right.
That are already happening. Maybe Marvel. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But I do know they said it doesn't interfere with current sales, so that may not apply to these super discounted Omnis.
Yeah, it says DC, Image, Dark Horse, Marvel from Tuesday to Tuesday. So it's through next Tuesday.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. The first one I got. Did I tell you any of these I bought? I don't think so. Right?
I don't think so. Maybe one. But I don't remember.
Well, I got this one.
Awesome.
I got the Alias Omni. I wanted this before it went out of print. And then it went out of print. And then it came back. And I still wanted it.
That is one of the greatest works of the modern era right there.
Yeah, so we're both Bendis fans.
Yep. But that's probably Bendis at his best. That's the best Bendis, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I've read some of it. Freddie, who's not here, but he may watch later. Thank you, Freddie. He sent me the trades, and I was like, okay, I need to upgrade and really experience this all together. So that's what I decided. Because of the price, y'all. The price was so good.
See, I
had to.
I don't even want to tell you how much I paid for mine because I got the original printing, and I had to get it on eBay.
See, and this is why I tell you, you don't have to buy everything the moment it comes out. Because guess what? I got that for like $23.
Yeah, I paid about $100 more than that, probably.
And that's messed up.
I really can't remember. It's been a while, but it wasn't much above. I don't think it was over cover, but it was still. I don't want to pay cover for an Omni,
Sure. $100 more than the 23. That's more than cover.
Well, of that era, of that size Omni, was it like 100?
Like 100, yeah.
Yeah.
It may have been even less for printing. I don't know.
I think 100 is probably where they were.
Duck Collector said Lloyd said discounts 3% on Friday. Okay. I forgot I'd read that, but yeah.
And I just ordered you a butt ton of stuff.
I sent you that email that you said you got.
A couple things.
I sent you the email and you were like, I already got this email. I'm like, okay, just making sure you read it.
I guess I didn't catch that part, the 3%. But you know what? I now apparently I have to get Inferno, so if that's still there.
Maybe just throw in something else for me, right? You're like, no. Chris says, yes, Chris and I love that book. It's how Jessica Jones became my favorite Marvel
It's just
character.
so perfect and so complete. You know, it's
And I've read some of it. Have
it's
you read
emotional.
the stuff
You're probably
after
going to
this?
cry. You know what?
Have you read the stuff after this by him for Jessica Jones?
I've read everything except probably the last little bit he wrote. But I've read The Pulse. That is really what's
That's
after
not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like the early, like the later stuff, the more like within the past however many years.
I have the first trade of that. You talk about the
Okay.
Bendis stuff, right? Jessica Jones.
I think it was the stuff he did digitally.
I
So
think
there's
I need one. I think I need one trade to finish it, and I don't think they ever put it in a hardcover, did they?
No, I don't think so. But I read one of those, and that was really good too. I can't remember which one. Maybe
have you read The Pulse? The Pulse is awesome. It's like 12 issues, and it's done.
No,
and
but I know you have it. So.
It's Jessica Jones with Luke. You know, it's they have the baby and everything together. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. They have the baby in an annual. You know, really good.
Cool. I'll read that. Yep. Another smaller Omni that I was wanting for a long time, so I had to get, was the Chip Zdarsky Howard the Duck Omni with the variant with the cat on the cover. Come on, y'all. You know I need this cat on the cover.
You gotta read that without having read Steve Gerber? I mean...
yeah, because guess what? I don't have that Omni. I just have this little guy. I've already read some of this. I read some of this. That's why I knew I'd like it.
All right.
You have that Omni. Okay, then give it to me.
Just
kidding. I don't need it on my shelf, but I'll read it sometime. So... wow, both Inferno Prologue covers still on discount. The Arthur Adam ones.
So you tell me I got to buy Inferno and Inferno Prologue? I got to do both of those things? Because they're not in my existing...
It sounds like that's right. What say you, people watching? But like, do you need to? I think you need to. This is when you should buy your Omnis, though.
Yeah,
when they're on sale, you know?
Yep. And then if I do it Friday, if they're still there, or no, that won't count on that, right?
I don't think it'll count. Yeah. Oh, Squirrel Girl's on that cover too. Wait, is she? Oh yeah, she is. Who I also love. Yeah. Yeah.
The bros always laugh about her.
We don't talk about them. Because they're wrong about Squirrel Girl. She's the best.
Yeah.
Okay. We no Squirrel Girl slander here, okay? You do that elsewhere.
I don't really have an opinion about her. I've only seen her in that little bit of Bendis' Avengers where she's babysitting. I think she's babysitting Luke and Jessica's kid. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
She's fun. She's a good time. People may have already seen it when I pulled it out, but the Empire, the Star Wars The Empire, it's one of the Legends Omnibus. I have two or three.
Is that the Dark Horse stuff?
It's the Dark Horse stuff, yeah. Which I'd read
some of that. Yeah, I have read some of that together. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, back in the day. So this was again a great discount, and I already had a few of them. So I was like, okay, I feel like I need this. I'm not some like need to have every single Star Wars Omni, but I have quite a few now. So
yeah, same here. But I've got more of the older stuff, and you have more of the newer stuff. So together, we have probably damn near all of them, and it's
probably true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt like I needed that. Although I didn't need any of these. You know how it works.
Right.
Just like I didn't need this, which is the Excalibur Volume 2.
Yeah, I thought about it, but man, there's so much I've got. I was like, I'm not already invested in it, so I figured maybe I should just steer clear.
I get it, and maybe for you that's a good choice, but
well, I mean, I don't criticize you for getting it. It's probably great.
No, and I have the first one, so I was just like, I just kept thinking if I read the first one, which of course I have not read, and I love it, I'm gonna be mad if I don't have the second one, especially for the price it was, which was very cheap.
How much was it?
I believe it was like $40.
It's pretty damn cheap.
Yeah, this is a $125 cover price. So come on. I had to grab it. And then another one along the same lines is New Mutants Volume 2.
Yeah, I got that one. But you paid a lot less than me probably, didn't you?
I really did, because I think it was also 40. So
yeah, I probably paid about what, 25, 30 more than that.
Yeah, I think when they came out, they were like 70 something on discount. ISD discount. Maybe a little
It
more.
might
I
have
can't
been
remember.
like 68, 67. But that may have been a stack
70 something.
discount I had, maybe with
Maybe.
the 2% or something.
Well, and I think this came out back when it was
a little higher off.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's still a hell of a deal.
Yeah, and I'm excited. I think I'm really going to like it from everything that, Jess has told me, and I've read about it and stuff.
See, I've only read the first like 3 or 4 issues of New Mutants, and I thought I liked it fine. It's just, there's so much of that material that got away from me,
Mm-hmm. Well, I love how you weren't going to get it, and then suddenly you got it all. Like, I was just like,
yep.
Because I decided,
like, hey, I'm not buying this. I'm not getting it. And then I guess people kept talking about it and kept showing it, and I was like, God, this is Claremont. He's my dude. I got to get it. So I got it.
Yeah. Well, and I love the like younger mutant stuff.
Yeah.
Like I love Young Avengers that I've read. I love, all of that stuff has always interested me. So I think I'll enjoy this when I finally read it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll be good.
Colby Tompkins here. Nice to see you.
It's your bro.
Need either a combination of Inferno Omni plus Inferno Prologue or Inferno OHC minus the Omni and crossover plus Inferno Prologue. You have to have the prologue for both. Come on, man. That you get.
So I might as well just get the 2 Omnis and be done with it, right?
It sounds like it, yeah. Manny jump in the question Omni. He sold that. He had it and he sold it. Shame him right now, especially because I wanted it and he sold it without telling me he sold it. I'll never get over it. I'll never get over it because I wanted it. I was like, man.
I just didn't imagine that you would.
I've read stuff that she's in that I liked a lot, so I'm interested in the question.
She's in who?
What's her face? Who's in the question? Can't think of her name. Do you even know? Do you even know what it's about?
Yeah.
You just bought it?
No, I knew what it was about, but then I just I had so much stuff, and I don't know. It was one of those weird things that happens, where you feel like, oh, I got to sell some of this because I can't afford to get this and keep this. And so I sold like Realm of Kings or no, not Realm of Kings, War of the Realms. I sold that and the question.
And no, he didn't even read it. He didn't even open it.
No, I didn't even open it. Yeah, it was probably a mistake, Mistakes happen sometimes, people.
All right. My last one in here.
Okay.
Is Peter David Hulk, Volume 4.
Awesome.
I have all the other ones. I've totally read them all.
Yeah.
But I was looking at this and I was like, do I need this because I already have the other 3? Right? I
was
like,
but you need it. I mean, I got them all through. I haven't started reading them yet.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I have to have it. And I was talking to Reed, and Reed's like, you know what? I want to read that one too. So that made it easy for me to be like, fine, I will buy it. One day I'll read it. Maybe we should read this together.
Yeah, we could.
That'd be fun.
So is there a 5th one, or is it called Maestro? It might be called Maestro.
Well, I don't think it's out yet, if there is going to be one.
No, it's not. You want me to look at my list? Because I got a list.
Yeah, you got a list. I don't have a list.
Well, let me look real quick. Yeah, Maestro by Peter David is next year. And Volume 5 is next year before that. So apparently Maestro is effectively Volume 6. They're not calling it that, but so
that run is like 4,000 issues long.
6 Omnis, and that is still not covering quite all of it. I heard that there's actually a little more that he did a little bit later. So I don't know if.
Wow.
But that's basically, I think the bulk of it is those 6 Omnis. And you already got 4 of them, so you got to get the other 2 now.
Now I'm going to have to.
You're committed. You're committed.
You see this big old, I can't even fit it in the.
I see it in the frame. Yeah.
Did you like that loud noise?
And that room you're in is not that big, so you're not going to be able to get out without picking that stuff up.
That's right.
Yeah. And where I threw my boxes is over on our bed, on the floor around our bed. And
don't leave those there.
Yeah, and your mom's probably wanting to go to bed like any second. So she's going to be like, you need to turn this off and clean all this, get all this stuff out of the way.
Wait, this is a great question.
Yeah.
So we mentioned your cat, who is no longer really new, but like she's within she's been living with you for a few
Still new
months,
to
I want
me
to say.
because I'm new to cats, you know.
Sure, that's fair.
Yeah.
And she's new to living in a house. So has she experienced boxes? Does she seem to care about boxes? Does she get in the box?
She's never gotten a box.
Have you tried?
No, I haven't tried. Maybe I should try.
You should put one of those on the floor for her and see what happens.
Have we heard about our Christmas tree? I guess you have.
I haven't heard an update. I just know she doesn't care so far.
Well, your mom put the tree up, but we didn't put anything on it yet because she wants to see if sunshine is going to tear the tree down while we're at work before we commit to, going forward. And so far, it's been several days and she hasn't tore it down. Now, every now and then we'll be watching TV and she'll sit underneath of it and she'll swat at the branches and stuff, kind of shake it a little bit.
Okay.
But she hasn't climbed all the way in, or at least we haven't seen her do it.
Yeah.
But when she was a wildcat, when she was out in the back, she would lay underneath this bush at the corner of our house. I don't know why. She liked it there. And she would lay there and look out in the field. And we see her doing that a little bit in the corner under the tree. She's laying under the tree and she's just like chilling. She must think, oh, this is kind of like my bush.
That's cute. Yeah. So. You may just not be able to like put ornaments at the very bottom where she can like hit them.
Yeah, maybe leave that bottom tier bare, maybe.
Or maybe leave light ones that she can't, if she does hit one off, it doesn't like break,
Yeah.
I don't think you have many that would do that though. You don't have like fancy glass ones or anything.
Yeah, probably a few.
I think the ones I made when I was like a kid of like my fingerprints, maybe those. Maybe don't put those up where she can hit them.
Way up.
Right.
Yep.
I'm late. What was in the unboxing?
Oh, should we show them again real quick? I can show them again.
I can show them.
I got, put up your Gideon Falls. You got the special one and I got the regular one.
That's right. I got the DCBS variant.
Yeah, and I got the regular one.
Volume 2 of Gideon Falls. Oh, no.
I got a whole bunch of Reckless books. I think all but one, right?
I don't know. I don't know how many are out.
Is there 5? Maybe there's 5.
Well, I just damaged my book a little, so that's cool.
Did you bang it?
Yeah. That's too bad.
Did you really? Let me see it. Let me see the damage.
I don't know if you can see it like through the shrink, but there's 2 little like dings at the top.
Oh, that's nothing.
I know they're small, but it's
a
annoying.
little dimple. Yeah, in fact, you could probably bang that the other direction.
No, it's like down.
I know. You have to get inside and push it like that, and it'll pop it out. Like taking the dent out of a fender.
We don't do that here. I really don't, because I have one in my car, which is funny. There's that thing in my car. What else were we showing? Everything?
Yeah, I got 4 things. Basically.
Yeah.
I got 3 Reckless books and I got Gideon Falls 2.
Yep, I got some manga. Knights of the Cat Volume 2. How to Be Relationship Volume 6. And then I got a ton of Omnis, which I haven't ordered in a long time. So Peter David Volume 4. This is all from that heavily discounted IST sale. It's still going on. There's still a lot of great prices if you want to check it out. What did you
say the Peter David Volume 4 was?
Like how much?
Yeah, about.
I don't know. You want me to look it up? I feel like that was also like 40.
Well, you got your card right there.
No, don't. I threw it.
You tossed it where you can't reach it. I
tossed it already. That's right.
See, I got a big desk in front of me, so I can fit all this shit here.
That's fine. I can look it up real quick. Oh, it may be gone.
Oh, James Abel said 5 books so far on Reckless. I think I have number 5. I had to get it from CGN, I think. So it hasn't come yet. Yeah. So I will have all of them. Well, there's 3 here. Heck, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I have them all ordered. There are probably 2 more in transit. So.
Yeah, Peter David Volume 4 was like 47 ish.
That's fantastic.
I know, right?
I had somebody comment on one of my videos the other day. He said they didn't get the Omni so much because they're big, bulky, and expensive. And I said, well, I told him if you buy them from a good discounter like IST, again, unpaid spokesman,
Same.
Yeah. If you figure the price per page, I'm not sure you could beat an omnibus. Can you?
No, I will say probably even MSRP would still be
close.
a deal.
It's probably pretty good.
But when you think about how this was like $47, and how many issues are in this, that's obscene. Like you cannot.
But even at 75, it's probably pretty competitive.
I agree. But then you think about this crazy sale, and it's even.
Well, yeah, that just makes it even better. But
right.
But I think I might have initiated another Omni buyer, maybe.
Hopefully. Best part of unboxing is having my cats waiting for me to get done so they can claim it. They also love to tear into the cardboard. Same. Yeah, my cats love it. I feel like Sunshine needs to experience a box.
Well,
my sister's cat doesn't care about Christmas trees. He likes cheese socks, though. That's funny.
Well, see, I think Sunshine is different, though, because I don't think she'd ever been in a house before at all,
Well, sure, but there's something about the box that I think the wild part of the cats like too.
We got some porn bots.
I think James got it. We can't see it in StreamYard.
Oh, okay, got you.
But when
I check, when he gets them.
Right, and when I check later, though, James is usually on. So thank you, James. If so, I appreciate you.
Awesome. Yep, thanks.
Marcelo, I started buying Omnis because they're cheaper and easier to find than trades. Plus, they are oversized, etc. It's so true, though, because when you think about the cost per trades, those people with like 10 Saga trades.
And we don't even want to talk about singles, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, and
that's even higher price point.
And I know some things, if you can get heavy discounts, you can get a lot of trades used and stuff. That's different story, right? But, and then there's an aftermarket for Omnis too. If you do feel the need to sell them later, they will retain value most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless it's like one of those terrible books full of like number ones that nobody wants. Those aren't great. You know what I'm talking about?
You mean the weird collections that don't seem to make any sense? That you're like, who is buying this? Well,
I think there was like, there were like Marvel Now. There's a Marvel Now omnibus with like all number ones from that era.
Well, Omar announced a Marvel Age omnibus.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I don't get that at all. I mean, I'm not slagging on Marvel Age. I've read a lot of them, but I don't consider. I don't know why you would want an omnibus of those. That's so bizarre.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Apparently, they think someone's going to buy it.
Yeah, I'm still recapping for everyone who's interested. But New Mutants Volume 2, I got. Excalibur Volume 2, I also got. These were like $40.
At the Alan Davis cover, probably.
Sure. I don't know. You would know.
Or no, it might be Arthur Adams.
I think I got the variants for almost everything.
Heck, I don't know.
Or maybe everything. I don't know.
I could know if I looked at it long enough. But
Star Wars: The Empire, which is one of the Legends Omnis. I thought that was damage. It's just on the.
How many Omnis will it take to collect all the Dark Horse Star Wars? You think it'd be a lot, wouldn't it?
It's a
lot of that stuff. They had that license and they used it. Didn't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I don't blame them, and they sell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot. Howard the Duck by Chip Zdarsky, which is so fun. And it's one of the smaller ones, and people rag on these. Y'all, I like the smaller ones.
Mini bus is best bus, kind of.
I know. It's so nice to hold.
I like them.
I agree.
Yeah. Nice.
I agree. Another smaller one is the Alias Omnibus. Come on, yeah.
You will never find a more perfect run in comic form, I don't think.
Those are big words. Big words.
Yep.
I'm excited for it.
And if anybody watching who's even on the fence about that, if you liked Jessica Jones, the Netflix series, that's it right there. That's it.
Which is what I want, right? I want more of Jessica Jones, the Netflix series, and I'll never get it, and I'm sad.
That's where it comes from, right there.
But yeah, and what I've read, I really like. So
great. The Purple Man saga in there will probably make you cry.
I imagine I will cry.
It's pretty brutal.
And there's no David Tennant in here to distract you from what's happening.
Yeah.
Chris, the only Omni I read that almost comes close is All New Wolverine. Dad, I'm telling you. You need to get all new Wolverine.
And there probably isn't a bigger Wolverine fan on planet Earth, but I just,
stop it. I know your silly hang up for it is ridiculous because it's still X-23 and you love X-23.
I love X-23.
So what are you waiting for?
I'm an OG X-23 fan. Okay.
Yeah. But are you even if you haven't read the amazing all new Wolverine run? I know you'll like it is the thing.
Yeah, probably.
That's what's sad about it. That's what's sad about you not getting it.
You know how much, I mean, have you watched my Life, Death, and Comic Books video? Have you watched it?
You get everything else. It's the problem. You get everything.
I don't though. I've pulled back on some things.
Have you though? Because we just went through how you weren't going to buy New Mutants, and then you were like, I guess I need that.
Back and forth. My buddy Jeff loves this. He thinks it's the best. I think for him, it's the best television ever. Is when you kind of give it to me.
Really?
That's
funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He loves it.
Love that.
He's a big fan of yours.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it. But really, what are you waiting on?
Now he gets a personal call out, huh? So.
I mean, listen, because he's probably right. He probably pushes you for a lot of stuff too. I believe I know that from your past, right?
Well, you know what? He has pushed me to do the YouTube thing though, because he tried to get me to do it, 10 years ago when I should have started it, and but I was too chicken.
Well, you did it now, and you've got 4 billion subscribers. Anyone who hasn't subscribed, check him out. Larry's Library.
Thank you.
I'm sure everyone watching it has subscribed to you though, but maybe not.
Probably. I recognize most of them, but so many people subscribe, and I guess the default setting is anonymous, so you don't know that they're subscribed.
Right. Well,
which
plus,
is fine,
there's tons of people who I think will watch this later and never comment and never be in the chat, which is fine. If you're doing that,
Jeff won't commit to
Sure. And if you're doing that, awesome. Like, I'm glad you're watching. Thank you. I do that for tons of channels that I adore, but I'll never leave a comment and I'll never be part of a live show.
I comment a lot, but I'm sub to about, this go. Can you want to guess how many I'm sub to?
It won't blow my mind. I feel like you're sub to like about 2,000 or more.
Oh no, it's not anywhere near that.
No.
I think
it seems like you sub to that many. That's what it seems like.
I think it's 500 and something. But of the 500 and something, I'm only getting notifications for less than half of that.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Yeah, but I like to keep them sub because they populate my my home channel.
Right, and the recommendations are typically on point for me. I don't know about you. The YouTube algorithm
it's uncanny.
Knows me. Yeah. People always complain about the algorithm, and I understand. There's a lot of like smaller channels and stuff that don't get pushed. The algorithm is hard for them, and I'm one of them, I guess. But but the recommendations
it's more right than it's wrong for me.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
It'll be like it's kind of creepy almost. It's like, okay, I've never heard of that band, but I click on it, I'm like, oh my God, YouTube. How did you know I would love this band? Because I do. And then I'm sub to them,
Yeah, usually like the front of my recommendations page is like the first video is one I was definitely already going to watch. So I'm like, great, thank you. I don't need to go search my subs for it. I appreciate that. Right. Then the next one's like, here's a live cam of like some rescue cats. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's what I want. Thank you, YouTube.
People slag YouTube, but you know what? Yeah. It's wonderful, right? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of garbage, sure, but
Here's what I'll never understand though. How have you not subscribed to YouTube Premium at this point? What are you doing?
I know Elmo keeps shaming me on that, because
it's crazy. He's right. All your friends are right. What are you doing? And I'm right, because you will never go back. If you watch that much YouTube, like I do, you watch more than me though. And you're still watching ads? What?
Well, I do have, this is an obscene word I shouldn't say, right? I do have a blocker, and
well, not on your TV.
I don't have it on my phone, but I have it on my desktop.
Not on your TV.
That's true. When I watch it, I do watch stuff in there at least once a week. Yeah.
Which is, I watch all of my YouTube on my TV or my iPad. So,
I mean, it's not a super duper blocker. It's mainly it's AdGuard. So it's mostly for malicious stuff. It's not. Yeah.
Well, thanks. Now I'm going to be demonetized. Get it? I'm not monetized. It's fine. All right. What's the best book / series recommendation that you've given each other? This is a great question.
Oh, okay. That is a good question.
The thing is, though, I think I've forced more on you than you have me.
Did you get me? You have to refresh my memory because I'm old. Did you get me? Did you drag me into Harrow County, or did I already want it before that?
No, I think I was like, you have to read Harrow County, and you were like, I don't know what that is.
You sure I said that? Because I mean, it'd been all over YouTube by the no.
I think that was. I mean, this was a while back. I think it was before you really dove into like comic YouTube, like you have.
As heavy as I have, right?
Yeah, because it was a while back.
Well, if that counts as one, then that might be the one I would say has been pretty stellar and pulled me into it in such a way that there was no question that I was going to get them all.
Mm-hmm. Well, what would be your other option if that doesn't count?
That's a toughie. Okay, well, he said best book or series, so I mean, Blankets. Blankets is just a powerful single work that just floored me.
And that
so
was
is Essex
hard.
County, really, huh?
That was hard to get you to read either one of those because that was back in the day. That was like a long time ago.
Yeah, that was very early on.
Very early on, and I was just like,
I think Blankets might have made me cry.
I think so. I think you said that. Yeah, which is great, but that was a hard sell. I was like, no, you have to read this, and you were like,
it's not genre at all. It's not fantasy.
Plus, you were like, it's black and white.
Yeah, and it's not even a crime. There's no crime. There's no
crime.
I mean, other than breaking your heart. I mean, that's
In fact, it's like nonfiction, which
it's mostly true, right?
That's probably like one of your only nonfiction, like graphic memoir kind of reads that I think you've maybe ever read, right? Certainly, probably the first.
Yeah, maybe. It's possible. So yeah, I'd say those three for sure. Harrow County, Essex County, lots of counties. Blankets.
Yeah, I'd say. I think back to like being a teenager reading like Ultimate Spider-Man. I never would have read that if you were like
perfect and spot on, wasn't it?
Yeah. I never would have read that if you were like, "Hi, you should read this." Probably, I don't know.
But I
certainly would have had access to it.
Yeah, that might have been kind of a joint thing, though. Because you were kind of pushing for me to get it before I actually picked it up.
Oh, I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've been good since the beginning.
Yeah, you gotta say. But you know what? I got you into comic books, though. So
right,
that's got to count.
That's the ultimate pick.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And probably X-Men, in general.
Right,
X-Men in general as a thing.
Yeah, and you probably got that Rogue miniseries I read and was obsessed with as a teenager.
Yeah, I definitely probably got you there. I got you going on that. So
yeah, so that may be the one that I have very fond memories of. Mary, wait, Kristen, you have YouTube Premium? I did not know this. Sorry, I don't. You know what? I'm just so used to having it and not watching ads that I don't think about it anymore.
Yeah, that's what Elmo says. He just.
Yeah, I'm like, yes, take my $10 or whatever every month, Google. That's fine because I don't want these ads anymore. Aren't you so tired of skipping ads, Mary? I just want to push it on everybody now. It's if you are a big YouTube watcher, I don't know how you don't do that. And having premium still helps all the channels you subscribe to and watch. They still get a little bit of that.
Yeah, I read that. Whatever amount of ads, it's the same. It doesn't affect their
I think it may help them even more, actually. If you are
because it's guaranteed. Premium. It's not based on a click then. It's I think
I think so. It's based on like whoever you're watching gets a certain percentage of whatever you pay monthly, something like that. It's time to drag Larry to Lock and Key. You should read Lock and Key.
Yeah, that's probably something. Everything I've seen about it looks pretty good. But
I mean, I've read it twice now. It's great.
How's the adaptation? Have you watched it?
I haven't, because I've heard things that I'm just, I don't know.
It bothered you?
Well, not that even that. I just hear it's very different, but not in a like way that I may be interested. I still want to try it because I'm not one of those has to be exactly like the book purist kind of people. I adored the Sweet Tooth adaptation. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah, I liked it too. I liked it a lot.
It was different in a lot of ways from the book, but I think the heart and the essence of it was still there, which is what you need. So I love both actually. But hey, River.
I mean, you know what? If you look at Lemire's art, any adaptation on film, it's going to have to be different. I mean, what are you going to do?
All right. See ya. I'm going to X you out real quick.
But I mean, but having said that, though, they did a great job because that character look was great. It didn't.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's different, but it would have to be different because he, I mean, even if you like him, you got to admit it's not realistic.
I mean, that's most comic art, right? I mean, it's going to look different.
Well, I don't know about that.
What, unless you're like Alex Ross? I mean, you're not like super realistic
well,
art.
If you're John Byrne, if you're Jim Lee, at least facially, at least as far as the faces and the basic.
Are we doing this? Because here's the thing.
John Buscema.
The typical comic art, that's not my preference, right? I don't care. It's not my preference.
I know. We disagree on some things.
Sure.
That's what makes it a fun.
Yeah, no, I know. And it's fine. But my point is, it's a comic book to a movie. It's going to look different.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think Sweet Tooth, the comic, is beautiful, and so is the show in different ways. I think they did great.
I agree.
And I hope we get a season 2. Has that been confirmed? Do I know? I
haven't heard a thing about it.
I don't remember knowing. If anyone's watching, let me know. The Locky Compendium might be a good Christmas gift for Dad, just saying.
I bet it's a soft cover too, right?
It is. Well, no, it's not. It's not.
It's not? Really?
No.
Most of the time when they're called compendiums, they're a soft cover.
Well, this is IDW.
They do stuff different, don't they?
Well, every company has different.
Wouldn't it be nice if they could all standardize on these terms? Wouldn't that be awesome?
It would, but it's not going to happen. No, but it's not going to happen. But it is hardcover. I almost bought it. I read it twice. I still don't own it. But I was like, where am I going to put it? This room's small. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel the phrase "Kristen's always right" coming in soon. Thanks, Mary. Jess at least knows what's up.
That top 10 I let you watch, I haven't brought that out yet, have I? So
no.
Well then, do we want to tease that?
Yeah, tease it. Yeah. So you do a top 10 Tuesday, the first Tuesday of every month. Is that right?
Yep.
That's December 6th. So look forward to that video because it will be, what's it called?
Let me check my thing because I want to make sure that's the one that's coming up here.
Yeah, Marcelo's saying it's basically an omnibus, oversized and everything.
Yeah, it's a top 10 comics my daughter made me read.
That's a good one. I watched it. I agree with it.
We've already seen it, so
it's good. Oh, James knows. Of course, James knows. Sweet Tooth has been renewed for season 2.
Got the info.
Filming took place in New Zealand between January and May. I don't know how that flew out of my head. I probably read that, but thank you, James.
It's been so long ago since they.
I know. Yeah. But that's exciting. I need more of that show. It was great.
Yep. Robert Downey Jr. and his wife, right? They produce it or something?
Yeah, they're two of the producers on it. And I know Jeff Lemire is like involved, which is good.
Have you heard about Senior?
Jeff Lemire Senior?
No, the Netflix movie called Senior. Have you heard about it?
No.
It's about Robert Downey Sr., but it's by Robert Downey Jr., and he's all through it. It's a documentary about his dad's life.
Okay.
You should watch the trailer. It looks like it's going to be kind of a tearjerker too, because he's like really old and about to die now.
Sad.
Maybe he did die already during the filmmaking. I can't remember. I watched the trailer the other day, but I'm old.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's called Senior. SR, just like that. It's good.
I do love Robert Downey Jr., so I'll check that out. All right. Well, is there anything else you need to promote, Dad, while you're here?
Let's see. Don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll probably have another unboxing in a couple of days, maybe.
That makes sense.
Well, we could talk about what we're going to do for the holiday here. Well,
sure.
not this holiday, but we're going to do let's see. So this will be after Christmas, but before New Year's.
Yeah.
We're going to do a live haul. It's going to be live. Yeah, we're going to do it live.
Yeah, you want to do live? Yeah, sure.
Yep. And it's where it won't be an unboxing because we'll have already opened it up Christmas, but it'll be all of the book and book related stuff we each got for Christmas. And we'll kind of do it like this, right?
Yeah.
But it'll be even bigger, I'm sure, because we buy each other a lot of shit. So
it's true.
A lot of comic related shit. Yeah.
That'll be fun to do. I have maybe already bought you some stuff. So
yep, I've already ordered you some stuff. James Abel's got some more info there.
Oh, of course James does. Robert Downey Sr. died on July 7th, 2021. Movie Senior will come out on Netflix on November 18th.
Yeah.
Wait, so that's already happened? Is it already out?
I guess it is.
That's Friday. Okay. Thank you, James.
I just seen the trailer like 3 days ago or something. I don't know. Not too long ago.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely watch that. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
And then also we're going to do, we're going to do a best of 2022, but in 2023.
Sure.
Did we decide that? I'm going to do one, but are we going to do it together?
I was also going to do one, so we can.
We could just do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure you'll care about some of mine, but
yeah, I think I was going to do mine as top 10. I mean, we could do a joint top 10 if you want.
We'll talk about it, but yeah, that sounds fun.
But something like that might be happening. We'll just tell people that. But
totally.
But we're definitely doing the Christmas haul thing.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun for sure. All right. Well, look forward to that. And thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for being here, Dad.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Thanks for letting me come on your channel.
Well, thanks for cooking me breakfast in the morning. So
yep. It's French toast is happening.
I'm excited. All right. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah. Thanks for being here.